From a design standpoint, probably the biggest challenge is the regulations. The regulations prescribe a minimum of a 50 millimeter radius here, which from a visual standpoint is a little bit cumbersome. And so for us, working on the race car, the challenge really was to embrace the functional requirements, also embrace the regulations, but then find ways of introducing that precision back into the car. And we've done that with actually the functional openings at the back of this shape. So I think the most striking aspect of the 8 Series really is the proportion, because we have this long hood, but then we have this gentle roofline going all the way down actually to the wing. And so we have this swan neck style wing, and so the feed for the air going under the wing is incredibly smooth. Another aspect of the car is the mirrors. We have that very iconic M hook to the mirror pointing back toward the car, but then we have this lower support element, which really is a critical element for the aerodynamic performance of the car. And so it has that interplay between that emotional expression of a shape, but also the functional aspect. The lights are an incredibly important part of the identity of the car. In fact, these kind of two underslung U-shaped lights are very critical to the BMW identity. So with the corner lights, the space behind them is extremely limited. And in fact, there's a crash beam that runs across here, and there's also a support beam that comes down here. And so our shape is very much defined by those functional requirements, but it's also defined by the iconography of the production car. The key element of any BMW are the kidneys. I think they're a very modern interpretation of what a kidney can be. And we've taken that opportunity to celebrate really the inside of these kidneys with color. And that's something that makes the car very recognizable, but it also gives us a chance to differentiate the two team cars. For me, the most important aspect of any livery for a race car is contrast. So we have these bold breakups, which give contrast, but then there's aspects of the layout that tie into the architecture of the car. So for example, this Hofmeister Connect, which is essential to any BMW, really sets up this relationship of the lines going all the way around the car, and it ties this whole greenhouse together in a way which can only be a BMW.